Start streaming, start recording. Um, is it still good? I don't see. Okay.
It's loading something.
I have the green square. All right. Dead Man's Tone Podcast. Your hosts, Mr. Deadman, Becky, and SK. Coming to you live on Streamy.
Again.
Yeah. On brand new hardware.
This stream will start soon.
Yep. Brand new hardware. And gotta get the iron out the kinks. Iron out the wrinkles, you know? Man.
Well, we like the kinks though.
I don't like these wrinkles. I don't like these wrinkles at all. No. I'm glad we ironed them out. Fix the shit.
You couldn't get a wrinkle-free computer?
No, man. All these problems.
Not if it had anything to do with me.
Man. Okay, but it's Friday night, and tonight we're talking about dick pics and Facebook sex bots. Hey, Becky, while we talk about this, we'll fill the show with some, filler in the beginning. Just spread out the link. Let them know we're back on live. Let the ladies know that this guy, Mr. Deadman, is going to explain to them how dick pics are nothing compared to the Facebook sex bots. Okay.
The Facebook sex box? I can't even say it.
I know, right? It's sex bots. Sex bots.
Facebook sex bots.
And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying sex bots are bad. It's like a robot meant to, that's a dream come true. I mean, that's kind of cool, sci-fi. It's a Blade Runner shit right there. We're talking about, like, when I say a sex bot, I'm talking about like those bot accounts on Facebook and Twitter or Instagram.
Oh,
yeah.
Not the robot doll things.
No, there's no way a pervert like me. Yeah, there's no way I would be like, fuck sex bots. There's no way. No. But fake accounts that act like robots.
You couldn't afford one anyway.
No, they're like $5,000, dude.
Yeah, up, I guess.
I mean, if you want the high-end model, the one that will tell you nice things when you come home from a hard day at work, be like, how you doing? I don't know. Comforts you. Anyway, let me get some beers real fast and get this rolling. SK.
What?
Say something. Tell them about your book. I'll be right back.
I have a book. Read it, buy it, review it. The end.
You are such a turd.
The Little Book of Big Rules. It's the funniest self-help book you'll ever read. And because I don't like self-help books, so I wrote one that I would like.
It's awesome.
It covers a lot of stuff that you just don't find in other places, and it's kind of fun, right?
Right.
Right.
It is.
Right. It's fun.
You don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what we're talking about. We're talking about SK's book. SK's book is fun.
It's fun.
Ah, man.
Yeah, Patty says it's cutting in and out.
Let's see. I have it right here, and the video footage is pretty smooth.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good to me too, except for my howling cat.
The OBS square is green. So let's get going. All right.
Cool.
Man. First off, I want to let you guys know that I had to stop an Arab today. From doing some, I'm here chilling in my house, right? All of a sudden this truck pulls up, and this Mexican kid comes out and takes the trash can.
Wait a minute.
The trash can.
Wait a minute. You said Arab, but now it's a Mexican. Which one is it?
Oh, the plot thickens. It gets much better. So the Mexican boy comes out from the passenger, a shotgun or something, and he grabs the trash can, empty, and he just puts it in the back of the truck, about to speed off. And I come out, I'm like, whoa, 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 that's not yours. The truck stops, which I'm surprised it stopped. Might as well just keep on going, right?
Right.
Still in a trash can. So I come out, I'm like, man, that's not yours. What the fuck are you doing? And it stops, backs up a little bit, and this Arab dude comes out in the front. And I swear, this guy looked like a wrinkled ass nutsack. I mean, I don't want to make fun of the way the guy looks or anything, but he looked like a walking dick pic. Okay, all wrinkly, ugly, nasty looking. I mean, he's ugh. But what he was wearing, it was like his pants. They had like underwear sticking out of it. His underwear was out and over his shirt. It sounds like I'm making this shit up, but it's like he gave himself a wedgie. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? It's crazy. And I'm like, my trash can, man, you took it. That's not yours. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to repair it. Repair it. He gets the trash can. It's all like, it's falling apart on the bottom. Like the trash can's not even really mine. It came with the house and I bought it, so I guess it is mine, But it was beat to hell. It's crap. I need to throw it out anyway. We were just like, you motherfucker, you just come on by and take this trash can? It's not yours. I left it out because, that's where the trash goes.
And why?
Why?
Would somebody want it?
I don't know.
Why did they try to steal your trash can?
His story was, I was going to repair it. And give it back. I'm like, sure, man. Sure, bro. You're repair it. I was like, repair it with what? And he pulls out like, what is this? This sounds like total fake. He reaches out into the back of his truck and pulls out a handful of dirt and grass. And I'm like, are you serious? You're going to repair it? You're going to patch it up with mud? What the? I'm like, are you? And you have a Mexican boy in
the Adobe garbage can repair.
This story sounds all sorts of racist and stereotypes. But the one thing I don't understand is that you have an Arab dude driving. Well, clearly, I'm guessing is his son or something, a young Hispanic Mexican boy who took the trash can. So I'm like, I feel bad for whatever Latina that dude was, banging because, horrible.
So did he give the cans back?
Oh yeah, he gave me the can back. But I got to be careful.
You should have yelled at him and told him that wasn't yours. Yours was in good shape.
Did he have other cans?
In the back of his truck, he had a bunch of chairs. Like they were clearly going around picking up what people were leaving out. People do that. Like if you want something gone, you just put it out. And,
right.
It's
hope somebody takes it.
Yeah, and it's usually Hispanics. In this area, that's usually what happens. They just.
I got a story about that.
Yeah.
Well,
I wasn't expecting an Arab dude. I'm like, what? Anyway.
You want to hear a story about similar to leaving stuff on the curb?
Oh yeah, tell us a story.
So this was years ago, and it happened to my boss, and he lives way out near the foothills of the mountains in this small farming community that's kind of turning upscale.
Okay.
And he had this lawnmower that crapped out, so he bought a new one, and he's like, "What am I going to do with the old one?" I mean, it still worked, but not great. He got a new one, so he thought, "I'll just put it in the back of my pickup, and I'll go down to the tavern and just go inside, and maybe somebody will steal it."
Yeah. Right.
Right. So he pulls up into the parking lot, and there's 4 other guys with lawnmowers in the back of their trucks.
Oh fuck! You can't give it away at that point.
Yeah. He's like, shit, that's not gonna work.
That's funny.
You
Oh
know,
my god.
I should have told the guy, I have a couch in my garage that I need to get rid of. You can have that fucking thing. If you want something,
Right.
take that. You know, it has a bunch of dog piss all over it. The mattresses are ruined. But take that and go. But no, man.
Yeah. Are you?
I want a new toilet seat and my next door neighbor stole it.
Your neighbor stole your toilet seat?
Yeah, the new one. It was in a box down by the mailbox.
See, there's just certain things you just don't hand out. Like you don't take it off someone. Like toilet seats.
It was a new one.
Doors.
It wasn't a used one.
Yeah, toilet seats, mattresses, dildos.
Yeah,
Or
gross.
you don't use
Oh!
that for someone else.
Underwear.
Underwear,
Oh yeah.
Unless
Have
you're
you
into that
noticed
kind
on
of thing.
market?
condoms.
Have you ever
That-
noticed
it's
that
the
on
used ones.
marketplace that there are women that will sell bras and like swimsuits that are used?
Well,
Ooh.
in Japan, they sell used panties. We talked about that. We talked about that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked
Yeah, we
about
did.
that. We did.
Just no. Just no.
It's Japan.
Mm-mm.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, come on. If I were to visit Japan, I'd find one of these vending machines.
You'd buy 12 pair.
I don't know about 12. I'll spend the rest of my money
No,
on beer.
he'd be trying to sell his.
But my panties.
Jesse's thongs.
You want Jesse's girl? Now you can have Jesse's girl's thongs. Look
It'd
at
be
that.
like
Yeah.
the girl. Why you try to put thong in machine? It's no fit in there. Oh my god.
Oh, man. Okay. Whew. So, before we get into the main topic here, do we have any news stories? I need pointy images.
Do
So
we have news stories?
Do we have news stories?
I have news stories. Yes.
We do?
You ready?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord. Elderly couple accidentally burns house down during sex game involving a World War II flamethrower.
What?
Things got a little hot, huh?
Is this real? I mean, what? Are you serious?
I'm serious. Firefighters were called to the site around 11:15 this morning after receiving an unusual phone call, but could do nothing to save the 45-year-old house from being total loss.
Because they were laughing too hard.
The 911 operator who answered the call from 96-year-old Maurice says she first thought she was dealing with a prankster when he told her he had torched the house with napalm while having sex with his wife.
How?
He told me he told me he was penetrating his wife with his M1 as usual, but got too excited and activated the flamethrower.
Whoa.
Miss Brown's yeah,
Whoa,
I'm just reading-
whoa,
no.
Back the truck up.
As usual. What?
With his fucking flamethrower?
He told me he was penetrating his wife with his M1 as
Can you do
usual,
that? How
but
big is
got
an
too
M1?
excited and activated the flamethrower. I swear to you, that is exactly what it says.
How
Mrs.
big?
Brown said the explanation shocked her for a moment, and it took her almost a minute to realize that it was true.
The
How
nozzle,
was she not crispy critters?
Yeah.
No.
She's dead, right? She has to be dead.
No.
No?
Because, those fuckers will shoot across the yard and beyond, right?
Yeah.
They go like 30,
Mhm.
40 yards of flame.
Mm-hmm.
In that nozzle, the front part, that's not tiny. You know? So if he was
I don't-
shoving that, yeah.
It's not. Yeah, it's not little.
No, man. It's like a
It's
you might as well just be shoving a baseball bat in there. I don't want to judge Mrs.
Oh my God!
whatever her
really?
name is, but
yeah,
damn.
like that kind of size.
Yeah,
Holy shit!
it's crazy. You know,
As usual.
as usual for the type
yeah.
of news here. Let me do a window capture. Maybe we could show you some what I'm looking at. I'm looking at flamethrowers right now. Let's see. Let's do this.
Oh my God!
Yeah, see, I'm looking at flamethrowers.
Yeah,
Man.
the nozzle on those fuckers is, yikes.
Is this real news,
I
Becky?
just-
Is this real news?
Yes,
Okay. Okay. Man, I guess if there's a way.
but I got
There's-
another good one.
Okay.
Woman arrested for, huh?
I was gonna say, what about the igniter?
No,
Ugh.
just no. It's a wonder they didn't have a barbecue for real. Woman arrested for masturbating in public continued in a cop car.
Well, I mean, if
Well.
if you're determined.
And interrupted.
Yeah.
I have questions about this. A half-naked woman was arrested after being caught masturbating in public in Austin, Texas.
Oh, awesome.
Of
Texas.
course.
Oh, and her name, bless
me.
you, bless you. And her name is Jennifer Peranian. What? That's the first thing that came up when I googled this. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I gotta pull up her image too.
Then,
Looks
oh my
hilarious.
God. Then allegedly continued pleasuring herself while handcuffed in a police car. Would you please explain to me how that's possible?
Cupped in front.
Yeah. Probably cuffed in
I
front.
didn't think about that.
Yeah, the officers are like, just continue. Or even if she's cuffed in the back, what she could probably do if she's flexible enough is try to.
Flip her hands underneath her butt.
Yeah, she could do that.
Yeah.
Or maybe she could just, gyrate and rub against the squad car seat. Just grab onto the back of the squad car, and just start just rubbing it.
Squirming around.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kind of like a cat in heat. You know what I'm saying? You guys have cats, right? You have cats. Becky, you have cats.
Yeah.
No cats.
I do, but they're all males.
Oh, one of the most annoying things, and probably the most annoying thing, is a cat in heat. It's just so awful because
wow.
it's yearning and it's so. It's like, get off of me, man! You're rubbing your ass on my foot, like on my shoe. Like I know what you're. It's just horrible, man.
Oh, I was a little kid. The first time I heard a cat in heat screaming outside my bedroom window, that freaked me the fuck out.
There are worse things, man. They're so demonic. It's like they yearn for it. They, man.
Well,
Well,
this woman did
it's the
too,
middle of the
because-
fucking night and you can't see where the fucking sound's coming from. Jesus.
Yeah. What does it sound like, SK?
Well, this woman was too.
Okay.
She was outside, on the hotel patio, with her legs straight up in the air, spread open. Oh my Lord!
Yeah.
Oh my Lord!
Yeah.
Oh my Lord!
Crazy Texans. Someone said.
Yeah.
By the way, the beer I'm drinking tonight, sponsoring the show, whether they like it or not, Backfish Brewing Co. Cheap sunglasses. So, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I know.
All right. When are they going to be a sponsor? Come on, guys.
I don't know. Maybe. The
Well, I
brewery's
got
right down
another
the
one
road.
for you.
Sure. What's going on? What's going on news today?
Minnesota man says he gave ailing wife meth and had a death party before she died.
Fuck yeah. That's what you do, man. That's how you celebrate.
No,
No? You go out with a bang,
No.
Becky. Wait, are you gonna tell me that you don't want to have a death party?
The arrested woman wanted to go out with a bang.
well, she definitely did. When they got there, she was dead and he was naked, and they had spray painted words on the front door,
Okay.
and there were several guns and hundreds of rounds of ammunition.
Okay. Well, hold on. Time out. Where's the problem here? It's in their residence. They have a bunch of guns. Okay, but they can own guns.
Drugs and
spray-
guns in the same place,
Okay. Hold on. Drugs.
and she was dead.
Well, she was gonna die anyway,
Well,
right?
she
It was a
she
death
was
party.
dying.
It's a death party.
This is what it says. Dwayne Johnson came out naked,
Dwayne
yelled
Johnson.
that his wife was dead, and ran back inside. The deputy found him in a bathtub and said he was trying to cleanse little white and black things from his skin.
Well, yeah, you want the little white black things on your skin. You gotta get rid of them. You know what I'm talking about? The little white black things.
Okay.
You never
Yeah,
had them
no.
before. Oh man, you gotta scrub. SK, come on. Am I the only one?
What the fuck are you talking about?
The
You
little
don't know.
white black things. You know. You're
Yeah.
up for like 5 days straight. You're on meth, and
Oh my God. The authorities said that he had 47 guns, many of which were stolen. They also found 4 rifles and 2 shotguns in the house, and also reportedly found hundreds of rounds of ammunition of several different varieties.
okay.
Hundreds of rounds of ammunition. That's nothing. One box, depending on the caliber,
Yeah.
one box is like 50 rounds. Come on.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they probably shut them all off
And-
at the death party. You know, probably popping rounds, shooting meth, popping rounds. Yeah.
Were there holes in the roof?
Yeah.
They forgot to go outside.
He also told them that he'd had sex with her 2 hours before she died, while she was having convulsions.
Well, you got to hit it while it's hot, you know?
I mean, maybe she hadn't been that lively in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, my
yeah.
Lord.
And, you know, they were married, right? It was his wife. I mean, he was throwing a death party.
Well, he
You know-
was doing something.
Well, he was, when you're on meth, man, I
Yeah,
guess
man.
anything goes, right?
I
know-
guess so.
And chances are, this woman, probably high on meth too, one time said, "When I die, I want it to be a party." So there
Right.
you go. He made it a party. Now, I hope they don't have kids.
I guess he did.
And if they do have kids, they're probably in custody of the state. So,
It
If
didn't
they
say
weren't
that they
before.
did. Yeah,
If-
if they wasn't before, they sure is now.
and it's Florida.
No, that was
Minnesota.
No,
Oh, Minnesota. I just heard Florida. I'm sorry, Minnesota went in one ear
Yeah,
and
I
out
know.
the
It's
other.
easy to assume that. I understand.
Whoa. Okay. Man. Wow. Way to go,
Yeah.
Minnesota. Way to go. Guess that's one way to stay warm. I don't know. So let's get into this. I'll share the show too. I'll share the show too while we get into this.
Share the tip.
All right, so let's get into dick pics versus Facebook sex bots.
All right. You got to explain this
Okay.
Facebook sex bot thing.
Okay, so SK, you know
Yeah.
those like obviously fake accounts, right? They have a very attractive woman. They've tried to friend you, have a very obvious name like Jennifer Cumslot or whatever, or Anita Cox, or something like that, or Anita Cummings, and you see the profile, and it's like,
I mean, and all there is a link to their webcam page or something, whatever
Yeah.
the hell it is.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. So
Okay.
those accounts, those are bots, and
Okay.
call them sex bots because that's what they're trying to sell you on,
So,
at least the
okay.
illusion. So
Okay.
I can see how someone could be confused, be like, sex bots? Does Mr. Deadman not like sex bots? No, no. I love sex bots, but I don't like these. I don't know what another name for it would be. Like scam bots?
Hookers.
Hook?
Yeah.
They're not really
Hookers.
hookers. They're not really hookers either because hookers at least give you
Web
something.
Yes, they are.
webcam
They're trying to
models.
take your money.
Webcam models.
Webcam models.
No.
Well,
Webcam hookers.
these would be fake webcam hookers though, because or they might be real. I don't know. I never really paid. See, that's the thing.
Well, I'm sure that the two photographs that they put on their profile aren't what they look like.
Oh no, no, that's taken
Yeah,
from someone
probably not.
else. That's someone else out there who probably doesn't know that their identity was taken, and be like, "What? I'm a sex bot now?"
Yeah, yeah, it's total. It's a you know, I don't even want to call it a scam because it's pretty obvious what they're doing. They're
Yeah.
not. They have a profile page. They have a link. They have a couple of photos to draw in the sucker guys, and come see me on my page. It's not any different than email spam you used to get.
Well, yeah, the concept is the same, but the big difference would be, I guess, of how, I guess, how they go about it. Then again, I don't
So
think of.
you get a friend request, you go check it out. Oh, I have like one friend in common. Never mind.
Yeah, yeah, that's a clear giveaway too. Like if they're just brand new, then clearly it's a fake account. Come on.
Usually. Now, sometimes people get, thrown in jail permanently or for a long time and they have a backup account and it takes them a while to ramp up your friends and get all the friends moved over, right?
Yeah,
Right.
that
Seen
happens.
that happen plenty of times. In fact, I just saw it the other day. I got a friend request, and the first time I looked at it, there was like 30 friends in common. So I'm like, I don't think so. But the name seemed a little bit familiar, and I waited on it for like a day. Like 24 hours later, there was like almost 200 friends in common. So it was clearly somebody who was, having to start over.
Yeah, you got a lot of friends in jail. SK.
It does happen. It does happen.
Haven't.
I have a
I
lot of
think he means
erotica
Facebook
authors.
jail.
I mean, Facebook jail or real jail? Could be real jail.
Facebook jail. I have a
Oh.
lot of
Facebook jail.
erotica author friends,
Oh,
and they get into the Facebook slammer, fairly frequently.
man. Just for writing erotica. Well, I guess posting the covers.
Well, they're
like,
posts.
Some
They're
of the
posts.
stuff, yeah, they
And it
post.
really pisses me off too because people will friend them
Just
and then
to
report their
report 'em.
fucking posts. It's
Uh-huh.
like, why are you doing this shit? Just if you don't like it, just go
Move
away.
on.
exactly.
Right.
It's like those Facebook groups that try to. What the Facebook groups that make it. Oh, everything's. Any joke is allowed here. Disgusting, disturbing jokes, all welcomed here. But then there's lurkers that report you, depending on how far
Right.
you go. Like, oh, I guess you can't have fun. These people want to report.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say, SK, is that these
Yeah.
sex bots, these fake accounts, that is a bigger deal than dick pics.
No, not even close.
I will say 100%. I think they are.
How many do you get in a week
Well, those
What?
friend requests.
of either?
Well, I get 0 dick pics because
I can fix that.
no, that's not fix that. That's not fix that. And ladies, don't try to show me the problem. But I guess you could. I mean, nah, man. Like in the other thing,
I can forward them to you from now on.
those accounts, those fake accounts, they
Yeah.
still friend me all the time. Like a given
Like,
week, I might
what's
get
the
2.
frequency?
I might get like 2 or 3.
Really?
Yeah.
A day?
No.
I get
like a week,
I get
maybe.
I get like 1 a quarter, maybe like 2 a year, something like that.
I think it depends on how active you are in certain groups. I guess there must be a way they find out. I'm going to target this person, target that person. You know.
I'm sure there is. There's lists somewhere.
Yeah, I think.
Somewhat.
You know what? I'm probably on the list. I'll tell you why. One night I was drunk, and it was like, "Hey," I was like,
No,
"Hey."
not you.
Drunk and
next thing-
lonely.
Next
Bad
thing I know,
combination.
I'm thinking this conversation's going somewhere. You know, this is before my wife, and I was like, "This conversation's going somewhere. I think I might get some tit pics." All right, and next thing I know, it's like credit card number. I'm like, credit card number? What?
Right.
I mean,
right.
you were sending me some hot sexting shit. That didn't seem bot related. Like you had to customize that. At least I thought. But then I realized I'm the one who did all the work. I'm like, man, son of a bitch, you got me. But had I been too drunk to catch it, I probably would have slipped. You know, like those accounts.
Well, and you run into that shit on dating sites, even legit dating sites. They happen there too. I remember, having a text conversation with a very attractive young woman. Only it started to be kind of weird, the way the conversations were going, and it's like I wasn't getting like real answers. I'd ask a question, it'd be kind of a
Meh.
a very generic answer, and then asking me more details, and it's like, yeah, this is not for real.
Oh, totally.
Well, I could tell you, sex spots are one thing, but dick pics are much worse.
See, how?
First of
Well,
all,
the
frequency.
Yeah, the frequency. Someone that you thought was a colleague or a friend.
Okay.
And that's kind of shocking. And then
Hey,
spot,
you asked.
you shut up.
Hold on here. What? Time out.
No.
Oh my God. Hashtag Me Too scandal. Dead man's tome. What's going behind the scenes?
Oh my God. I just almost spit my gum across the room.
Turns out SK was involved in a casting couch. But Mr. Deadman approved of the whole thing. He knew about it.
It's not unsolicited. Look, let's be clear. It's not unsolicited when you fucking ask. That's the definition of solicitation. And I don't mean like the hooker kind.
Oh, shit.
Are you okay over there?
No.
So,
Well, I guess you could tell Wes later that you won. Oh
Look,
my God, that's good.
Should I forget?
and I get that
Which
being...
one of you made me snort? Oh my God. Okay, well, and then back to the dick pic thing. Not only that, but with sex spots, they're not sending you pictures.
Right.
You wish you were, though.
Okay, well, that's the difference. You wish they were, but I mean, Dude, when you're talking to somebody about their book and they send you a picture of their junk and you had no idea that this was going to happen.
Hold on. When a man sends a picture of his dick, and I'm not condoning it, I'm just saying, I'm trying to understand why he would do that.
See, I want to understand too. I want to talk to some of these fuckers and ask them, even though I think they're total dickhead asshole fuck faces, I'd be respectful to them. Because I really do. I don't get it. And I hear about this so fucking much from women who are across the board disgusted with this behavior. Why the fuck are you assholes still doing this shit? Nobody likes it.
I think for them,
somebody must, or they would quit doing it.
Well, if I can think about this for a second, I think the person who does that is one who has exhausted options, doesn't have a good pickup line, doesn't have a good way to, can't make women laugh. So it's just like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me just impress you with my manhood.
Well, let me tell you something.
Who told him that would work?
Okay, first of all,
I have no idea.
First of all, if you are going to try to impress a girl with a picture of your junk, let me assure you that sending a picture where your short and curlies are longer than your dick ain't gonna fucking do it.
It's like a Where's Waldo, Where is it?
My God.
Maybe that's what he was trying to do. He's trying to send you a very adult Where's Waldo. Where is it? Can you help me find it?
No, the thing was is that I couldn't decide if it was I can't even say it. I couldn't decide if it was a him or a her.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh. We're talking short.
You might be shaming a
micro.
He might be
micro machines.
Ooh. Well, maybe he was trying to impress you with his confidence.
Maybe he was trying to impress me with the afro that he had, but that was it.
Wow. See, I'm not bald.
Yeah.
Oh my God. SK is on it tonight, buddy.
He is.
But okay, so Becky, there's the thing with getting surprise dick pics from guys that you are acquainted with, but there's also the issue with just strangers just popping up.
Yeah, I mean, I've had that happen too. I mean, they send you a friend request. You've got 200 mutual friends. They're all authors, and you accept them. They're a writer, and then the first thing they say is, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "I'm fine. How are you? It's nice to meet you." And bam. And I'm like, really?
They hit you with the dick pic. Hit your face with a dick pic.
And in addition to that, complete strangers who you're not even friends with can send you messages.
No, I have not had that. I have not had that happen yet.
I know it happens. It happens plenty.
It does. I hear about it too. I think someone in the chat might know about it as well.
I know somebody in the chat knows about it. I know for a fact. And the thing is, well, I have a lot to say on this topic.
Go ahead.
But what?
Well, here's the thing. Like, the random dick pics, I can understand are annoying. Who wants to look at that, right? But when was the last time a random dick pic came with phishing for information, for credit card numbers, and for See,
Well, I don't know. They don't stay around that long. I block them.
yeah, like dick pics are a nuisance, and they should have like a way to just ban it outright. Don't get me wrong, but like these bot accounts, they go in there when you're now. The chances are you know that they're fake. If they're fake, you know what to look for. Okay, you're good, but at your weakest moment, or when you're totally naive, if you're like a helpless, sexless virgin who
Incel.
yeah, if you are an incel, okay, and all of a sudden this very cute blonde who looks like Laura Sutherland comes to you, be like, hey, I think you are a very strong man, and I want to be yours. What? I mean, you got
I'd be you're like, yeah, right.
yeah. I mean, most people say yeah, right,
And,
but
and
it has to be in that moment.
guys, exercise a modicum. And if you have to look up that word, never mind. Exercise a modicum of skepticism with
You know,
strangers on the internet.
it's interesting you said that. And the problem is, guys have dicks, and they think with their dicks at times. In that moment, an incel who falls for that is thinking with his dick that hasn't had any. That's what I'm thinking. He doesn't know any better. You know, he's been. I feel like he's
Okay, well, then explain to me why. Well, never mind.
why
I
they
can't.
send dick pics because dudes who
No,
who think with
no.
their dick without any they're sending dick pics. They think it's taking charge.
Dude, I know some pretty well-known authors that have done this.
Stephen King sent you a dick pic. Is there a guy here? Hot goss?
No.
Guy, I got one too. Oh my god.
Newsflash: Stephen King sent Becky a dick pic. Allegedly. I don't know. What? What are we talking about?
What were you talking about, Becky, before Jesse derailed
Blew
it?
me. Yeah.
I blew you.
I just
What?
you blew me out of the water.
All right. Blew you out of the water. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, you were saying known authors.
Known authors.
Yeah, well-known authors that have done that have sent dick pics.
I mean, right. What's so weird about that is what's the point of writing novels if you can't get chicks from out of it?
Right.
Does that work?
No.
Writing novels.
Okay then.
You know what's far more attractive to attractive women? Puppies.
Smart.
Puppies. Yeah.
Puppies.
Be a dog
Puppies.
walker.
Being
You
able
said.
to have an intelligent conversation.
I'm telling you, if you have a puppy, they don't care.
That wouldn't
It
work
just-
for me.
I don't know.
Oh,
Intelligent
I have
conversation.
seen- I have
are funny. You know.
I'm serious.
Well, if you can,
women
if you can
women
make me
go
laugh, yeah.
women go goofy around puppies. I've seen it so many times firsthand.
It happens.
Oh, well, I'm not normal then.
Well, yeah.
Shut up, SK.
So wait a second. If you see a cute
I don't
puppy, like what do you do, Becky, when you see a cute puppy?
She throws rocks at it.
I do not.
That's horrible, Becky. That's horrible.
I'm like, okay, yeah, it's a dog. Now if it was a cat, that's different. No,
Nobody walks their cats.
cats.
like,
Little kittens are cute.
yeah, but does that work? Can dudes use
It will.
kittens as a way to attract the
Why not?
ladies? I've never seen that before. Can a big muscular hunk dude be petting a small little kitten? Be like, hey, Becky.
Oh, a kitten, sure. A baby, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially,
Ooh,
especially if it's like, his sisters.
yeah. Hey, Becky, check out this kitten I got here. Yeah. You like it? Yeah.
That still does not mean I want to see a dick pic from them.
Guess what? I'm gonna send a dick pic
I'm
anyway.
just, I'm just saying, w- women lose their minds around puppies. They really do.
It tends to be true.
It's
Yeah.
irresistible to them for the most part. Not universally, but
And you don't really see that with,
a large selection.
and you don't really see that with guys, right? With dudes, like you don't really see them freaking out over puppies. It's like,
No, they like cars.
yeah,
True.
yeah.
So do I. But you know,
So the thing about the unsolicited dick pic from stranger. Now, it's I know about this from a lot of sources. A lot of sources that this is a big problem, an ongoing, recurring problem. And you know what? When Messenger first became a thing, Facebook Messenger,
Mm-hmm.
there was a security feature where you could select so that you could only get messages from people on your friends list. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did they
And
bring
they
that
took
back?
it away.
Wait, they took
Took
it
it
away?
away.
Huh.
They took it away. Now,
why?
exactly. Exactly. I have it secondhand from somebody who went through a very protracted and difficult battle with Facebook over this very subject.
Okay.
And I was told that they did it on purpose.
Because of the sex bot accounts, they need to be
No, it has
fishing for that
nothing to
money.
no,
I'm
it's
just
not about that. It's not about that. It's about employees and
Oh.
contractors of Facebook being able to, contact Western women. It's to appease their own fucking employees around the world.
Okay. So that Saudi
Okay, I got
Arabian,
2 words for that.
so that Saudi Arabian princess can hit on Becky.
Yeah, yeah, they need that help.
They try to hit on me, they're
This
gonna
is
need more than help.
there if somebody were to investigate, and I really tried to do this, but I for reasons I can't go into, um, wasn't able to get my hands on that first bit of information. But if somebody was willing to dig deeper, and I tell you, one of these days, a disgruntled Facebook employee is going to break their silence because
And out 'em.
Facebook has been complicit in the sexual harassment of millions upon millions of women.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
They're complicit in it.
Hmm. That'd be the
They're
hashtag Me
they're
Too in
do
like 2 years.
if
2 years from now.
if they wanted to, they could put in features to stop it. They had a feature that could stop it from strangers, and they took it away on purpose
Mhm.
for money. It's always about the money.
Of course it is. They don't care if we're safe or not.
No.
They don't. But still hasn't really convinced me that dick pics are worse than these things, these other things.
Because it's emotional.
Well, first of all, the dick pics are directed at an individual,
Right.
right? A friend request is optional. You don't even have to go look at the profile if you don't want to.
You're right about that. You're right.
You can just delete it off your notification. Bam, it's
Wow.
gone. You never even look at the profile. A dick
Now-
pic is just it's there.
Now, apparently, I've been receiving messages on Messenger, and haven't even known. there's certain messages that I receive from people that I don't even know, who don't even know people that I know, who are so distant that they don't even come into my main feed. They go into something else. And honestly, I don't know how to access it. And there was a time where I wanted to because, long story short, a teacher at the daycare where my kids go to got fired and tried to do some dirty stuff by contacting all the parents and telling them all sorts of crazy stuff just to cause problems. It's like, man, I don't even know who you are. But I heard about it through family members who were saying this person's talking to me about, your son, blah, blah, blah. I was like, what the hell? Are you serious? So I'm like, I'm confused about that because is that a thing, Becky? Is there not like something with Messenger now where I guess is there like a spam place or something where they can catch it? Or is it totally free range?
As far as I know, it goes into message requests, and you can go in and look at them.
Okay.
You don't have to accept them, but if you go into the message itself and you accept it, then they can see your
Okay.
stuff. You can see them. They can see when you're active, all that stuff, just like if you were friends.
Let's see.
Which is kind of scary.
Let's see. And SK, you're right. We don't have to accept a friend request. You don't have to.
Right.
Now,
Right.
the person who'd be a victim of one of these accounts isn't really you or I. Now, right now, if we fall into it, like, we don't have any excuse. Like, we know what the trap looks like. There's no reason why we would fall into it. But for those who don't, I don't know. There comes a cost with credit card numbers and money.
You know what? How do you learn not to hit your fucking thumb with a hammer?
Not to do it. That's
Well, you by hitting your thumb with the hammer once or twice,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
you figure out pretty fast that's not a very happy thing to do.
What if the hammer costs? What if the
What
hammer...
I'm saying is, yeah. What if it costs you your bank account?
Yeah. I mean,
Might cost you your thumb if you get caught.
well, might.
Cost me my thumbnail.
It costs you your thumb if the little woman finds out.
Yeah, right. But man, let's see. That's the thing.
I'm saying experience is a great teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and has been forever.
So you're saying that once you learn that experience and you know that it's a scam, you go, okay, that's it. I'm wiser now. I won't fall into it. But yet there's people out there that are so stupid, so gullible, even freaking billionaires who fall into these phishing schemes. And it's just like, are you serious, bro? Like, you didn't see the signs? You're giving the supposed woman money and you haven't even seen her? Like, what are you talking about? Man.
Why do you need to protect these people?
Does that the stupid be stupid? Yeah, I guess.
Yes. Can
stupid.
you stop them? Is there a way to stop stupid people? If there's a way to stop stupid,
we wouldn't have the president we have.
You're going to be the richest person in the history of ever.
If you could stop stupid, we wouldn't have the president we have.
Oh. Uh-huh. Well, or any presidents that we have had. I mean, hell. But,
if you could stop stupid, nobody would run for president.
Yeah, right. Shit. But then, and I'm also thinking of it this way. What if my son were to fall to one of these scams and cost me some money? Because it would be my money that he's using, later on in life. Or and how would that compare to, let's say, my daughter receiving that random dick pic?
You would need bail money.
I'm just like, that dick pic, it's it scars you for life. Like, is this like what is it? You see it and you just
Well, look, you could. Here's the difference, and then
Just traumatic.
The difference is that you could give your son some preventative instructions on how to spot and recognize and avoid a trap.
yeah.
You can't teach somebody to avoid something they have no control over.
Yeah, that's true. So you're saying it wouldn't even be a problem if you're a good parent and do the parental duty of teaching your son or daughter not to fall for one of these scams. Which, by the way, Becky, I haven't asked if the ladies have this problem. Do y'all get friend requests from Saudi princes, prince? You know what I'm saying? Saudi royalty.
I get really strange friend requests. Like I got a friend request from Jesus today.
Dude,
Really?
high five on that one.
He's back?
Dude.
Oh shit.
I am not even kidding you. His name is Jesus Otero. Don't even ask me how to pronounce that.
Wow. I thought that would have been in the news or something.
Jesus.
Well, I was a little bit shocked myself.
To answer your question, Jesse, yes, there are male equivalents, and I've seen a couple of posts on that very subject.
Huh.
I have not personally had that happen to me. So
they use stock photos. They grab photos off of the internet and give themselves a fake history of, they're a doctor, they're a widow, they're, all these kinds of things that, they think women will be, find irresistible.
Oh yeah.
right.
And the women fall for it.
Not so much. They mostly get irritated with it.
Yeah. Is there a stat on that to compare? Like, who's more likely
No.
to fall for a phishing scheme? Men or women?
Man.
Depends on how it's structured, right? See, the thing, if you're going to scam women, in my opinion, it seems to me that it's more of a long con.
Mm-hmm.
For the guys, you can say, click this link and see my tits, and they'll go, yeah, sure.
Oh.
Yeah. If we're kind of like,
but
you have to convince us differently.
The female scammers are trying to get you to send them money.
Yeah.
Not sign up for a session. Right?
Huh. Yeah.
So they're trying to get $500. They're trying to get $1,000 off of women. And so that's a long con. That takes time and effort and attention.
I was a heart surgeon for 8 years in Seattle.
Right.
But then I got laid off.
Right.
So I need your help.
And my wife died of cancer and
yeah.
Whatever.
And I got 2 kids. And
but honestly, yeah, I mean, if you look at the comedy movies about men scamming women, dirty rotten scoundrels and that kind of thing, and it's all about providing attention to the women and then getting them to hand over some buckos. But that seems like a lot of fucking work.
it does. Man. Could you imagine running a scam account? Like what that would be like? Because
No. I can't. I mean, seriously can't even imagine the amount of effort that would go into building up a relationship and trust enough to get somebody that you barely know to agree to, part with their cash.
Yeah. Man. So I don't know. I think you guys are convincing me a little bit. I'm starting to see the other side. I can see how dick pics are definitely more jarring and scarring emotionally. You know. Man, I
Let's just
really
agree that they both suck.
they both do suck. I mean, and what are things that Facebook could do to eliminate this?
Yeah, I know, and it's those. I think those scam accounts, they don't survive very long. I think Facebook seems to be, pretty good at shutting those fuckers down.
Yeah.
In a reasonable amount of time.
Well, that's good.
But at least from, I've seen those, and I remember, I don't know, last year or so that I kind of just let it hang around for a little while, just to see what would happen to it, and it just disappeared pretty fast.
That's good. That's good. But the guys who send you a dick pic, can you ban them, Becky? Like, can you report it to Facebook and they get thrown in Facebook jail?
I usually am so shocked and pissed off that I block them before I think about reporting them.
Well, block is is a useful feature.
Dude, you ought to see my block list. I kid you not.
And the thing is, and the thing, I'm going to keep coming back to this because it pisses me off. It really does. That there used to be a feature that you could stop this shit from you could set it so you wouldn't get messages from strangers. And
But
that's not the whole story, but it's something, right?
But Facebook decided it was in your best interest to eliminate that so that their employees can hit on you and send you dirty dick pics.
Well, they can suck it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Want to know how I really feel?
Oh, yeah.
The day will
Becky.
come when Facebook will be sued into the fucking ground over this shit. Once it becomes, somebody's going to leak it. You mark my words, somebody is going to finally have the balls to step forward and sneak out the documents that'll prove that what they've been doing on purpose with full knowledge of the consequences, and they're going to be sued to the fucking ground. Do it.
But it'll be stopped by Mark Zuckerberg. That the robot will stop him.
Twat.
You know? He's so weird,
I
man.
borrowed your favorite word, SK.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll happen. Facebook
I volunteer to go undercover.
Facebook will disappear so fast you won't even believe it. It'd be like Arthur Anderson. You remember that?
And another one will pop up. Another
Yeah,
MySpace.
somebody will take their place. Somebody will take their place, and it'll be like a distant memory that this was even a thing.
That's true.
What was that? What's that one that I keep hearing about? Twitch? What the hell is that shit?
Twitch or Twitter? Twitch? Twitch is a streaming
site. I know
site.
what Twitter is.
Twitch is a streaming site mostly for, gamers, but it's also for, I want to say thoughts, but chicks who stream and they have like kind of like, cleavage hanging out, whatever. And it's not just that,
tits.
but yeah. But there's also guys like Darkside Field. We talked about him when
I can't
James
stand that
Lester.
name.
Yeah, the snorting guy. Oh, he's on Twitch. He makes a living on Twitch by begging. Which, by the way, guys, you notice I'm not asking for any money because I don't need any money. My hooker fund is totally funded. Please, whatever you do, don't give me any more money because I have all I need for hookers and Coke and whiskey. And I'm going to have a Coke hooker whiskey party next weekend.
Did you win the
I'm just
fucking
joking.
lottery?
I'm joking. No.
Becky, did you get a share of this?
Fuck no.
No.
I know you got a new
I
computer,
didn't.
but damn.
All right. And notice that.
We know you got a new computer, but shit.
Oh, well, I got a bunch of stuff.
You
Bunch
didn't
of stuff.
tell us.
I know, right? I'm not sharing. They say if you don't share,
Damn
you
you.
don't care.
Ah.
I care.
He
I
doesn't care about us, SK.
Obvious.
No.
We're not
so-
loved anymore.
So really, wink, wink, please donate to us so we can have the hooker whiskey cocaine money that we so don't need, you know? But yeah, that dark side fuel, he does that. Not the way we just did. I just did. But he says, oh, my taxes aren't paid. I need to pay my taxes or pay for my house or for my car. It's like, go get a job.
I tried to listen to that man, and I was so furious after the first 15 minutes. I had turned it off.
Why?
YouTube recommend because he's just flipping annoying.
You know,
Like,
let me
worse
test
And
than
he
us?
whines.
Let me see if I can pull up a Dark Side Fuel video real fast. Because now that
Oh
I
my
can,
God, don't do that to SK.
he needs to see it.
Why?
I'm
He
fragile.
can watch it on his own. You'll break our SK. Don't break SK.
I want to break SK. I want to break you, SK.
Damn it, Jesse.
I'm going to break you.
I got this whole hang up button right here. I just gotta
Yeah.
click it.
I actually want to find you, there's so many like hate watchers for Dark Side Fuel.
Oh, hey,
wanna show
I
you
will
one of
tell you
them.
something. I'll tell you something that you need to watch, Jesse. You'll love these two guys. It's called The Bell Life.
The Bell Life.
Uh-huh. It's a YouTube channel.
Are these like altar boys?
No, hell no. They're two guys.
Okay.
They both look like they're former military, but they are hilarious.
All right, let me pull up this video real fast. We'll skip this ad.
Okay.
That's weird. I wasn't-
They're always doing some kind of challenge, and one that I watched the other day was they put that black peeling mask all over them and waited for it to dry and then peel it. Oh my God, dude, I laughed so hard. I had tears running down my face.
Did they remember to
And-
shave first?
In some spots and in others, no.
Yeah. Suckers.
It was really, really funny. But I could so see Jesse doing this.
Well, I gotta check them out. Send me the link and I'll check it out. All right, here's Dark
Okay,
Side
I will.
Fuel. You'll see it on the stream. Here we go.
Bullshit.
So this is okay. This is him being made fun of pretty much by.
Bullshit. Oh my God. What? I never.
This is how he sounds, by the way.
I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay.
Passion.
Yeah, he does.
Now we got someone saying, just listen to how stupid this is. You don't get perfect headshots, you shoot at the wrong time. So when you're lined up with their fucking head, with the maximum focus, and you fire once, that's the wrong time. Get the fuck
So
out
what
of
he's
here.
doing right now, he's
Okay.
going off on his chat.
Oh my God! What?
And now, our feature presentation.
I'm sorry, this guy's crazy.
Oh,
He is-
Jesus Christ,
he
get
is
the shit out of me!
He really is like the Nicholas Passion of Twitch.
I'm telling you.
I'm a loser! Outside of that, I just want to assure all of you that as I continue to play Kingdom Hearts
But
3
he's
over
the
the
more
course of this next week,
successful
which I will be
Nicholas
doing,
Castillon.
you will not have to worry about my streams being basically bombarded with a bunch of shitheads. Yep, I'm toxic. Coming in and saying negative stuff about the game just to shit on the game. It's okay to come in and have a valid criticism and say, man, this isn't my cup of tea or I don't like it. It's another thing to sit here for 3.5 hours and just constantly shit on the game just for the sake of being negative. And just so you guys know, this did happen earlier today on the first stream. And come to find out, no big fucking surprise. It was a planned thing that my detractors planned to do. They wanted people.
His detractors. He has this huge thing with detractors. Yeah.
You know what?
Detractors.
He's a twit.
Jesus. If you're going to do a gonzo show like that, you're going to have detractors. You kind of, you know, if that's where you're going, man, if you don't have detractors, you're not gonzo enough.
Basically see a bunch of people being negative about the game, so they would leave and not watch the rest of the playthrough because they know this game is incredibly long. So
what
they
else can I say
could
about
tank the first stream that people would not contribute.
He's a
to the stream with cheer
jackass.
subs and tips. I need that money. I really do. I need that
So
money.
SK, is this
They
what you
should-
listen to?
And people would not return to the streams.
He is.
And basically,
Not
for, you know,
return
the
to
game's
the
going to be, for me,
stream.
probably anywhere from
Whoa.
60 to 80 hours of gameplay. That
His
basically would be a
voice grates
Okay.
my nerves.
Now, guess how
Wow.
much? Guess how? I mean, he makes enough money to afford 2 houses. I think he has 2 cars. I'm not sure. His.
And we just want to
detractors-
sell a damn book.
I know, right?
I mean, damn.
We're in the wrong.
We're not asking. We're not asking for much.
We are totally in the wrong field, aren't we?
failed playthrough for me and screw me over because they shat all over the first stream.
He's like complaining.
So
You just
that's what
complain.
happens.
No.
And we're not tolerating it.
Okay, let me turn that off. Let me
Wow.
look for
Wow. I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
you should see my impersonation of him.
Jesus. No.
I try to
Don't make me
impersonate this
listen
guy.
anymore.
Let's see if I can find it. Do dead air, dead air.
Well, you.
All right, let's see if I can find the impersonation video I did of him. Which you just let me know how spot on it
Oh,
is.
that was funny.
Okay.
I've seen that.
You just let me know. Okay.
What are we doing?
All right. You're listening to me impersonate him.
No, that is not me.
I was going to say, I thought that was Becky.
SK, I'm gonna spank you.
Really not dark side Phil. Okay, I know I have a lot of detractors out there, but I want to focus on the positivity here. Okay, I want to focus on the positive because there's a lot of haters out there. I want to go ahead and give this message out here now while no one's in the chat, so no one can be any haters. Okay. Like my girl, I just want to let everybody know that the money is clearly going to games, not like hookers and gin. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that it gives me health, guys. That's what I'm going to do, okay? I'm going to assume that. Here we go. Ready?
So I'm playing the game real crappily, Castlevania. I'm trying to play it like he would play it, but I don't know. It's too hard. It's too hard to be him.
So like these like zombie things.
And honestly, SK, I wasn't even
Jesse, you just cannot be a big enough asshole to be him. Sorry.
I can't. And honestly, SK, I wasn't planning to talk about Dark Side Phil, but I just want to use any sort of excuse to play around with doing more on OBS now that I can. And
Yeah.
it worked out. See, I can clearly run Chrome and other programs in OBS at the same time without the freaking out. Yippee. New computer, win.
New computer, yay.
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 It's winning. Maybe the internet problem is resolved for now. We'll see.
You're doing okay.
Now, man, we took a huge segue. I think we're done with the dick pics versus sex bots, I think dick pics won. I think dick pics would win. I think
so too.
Come on,
Unfortunately.
Facebook. Come on, you could do something about this shit if you wanted to. You've got
Because
all
I'm
the
tired of
money.
seeing wieners I don't want to see.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get your fucking asses sued if you don't take steps.
There's
Baby
enough
steps?
dicks on Facebook as it is.
They just want to add more to it. Mark Zuckerberg wants you to see his dick. That's what's going on there.
I don't want to see his dick.
Well, too bad. You're going to.
What happened to the thing where Facebook said they were going to become a dating site?
Aren't they?
Remember they made that announcement they were going to have a dating site, a dating feature.
Well, they do. It's called Marketplace. It's where they sell used underwear.
And apparently hookers, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
Well,
that might very well be Zuckerberg's concept of dating.
well, see what happens
That
is,
might be all he knows about it.
do y'all know something called back pages? Like
What's that?
Houston back pages, Seattle back page. You know, they're things. There's a
What is it?
They're like a message board for escorts and hookers. It's kind of like Craigslist, but it's more, I guess.
Jesse, how do you know about these things?
What the hell do you mean? It's
You
like
want the funny
it's
answer
like
or the
SK.
real answer?
It's like
You know-
Craigslist.
Let me give you the real
I
answer.
thought they sold shit on Craigslist.
I'll give you guys the real answer how I know about these things, because the truth is more bizarre than anything I come up with.
because you
working-
advertise on them.
But he still had to learn about them from somebody. Maybe he had a mentor.
His pimp.
I was working a night
You're a
shift.
pimp.
Well, I'm a pimp. I have midgets.
No. I said you have a pimp.
Well, everyone has a
Not
pimp.
you are one.
Everyone has a boss, Becky. Even the president of the United States is a boss. Okay.
Yeah, it's called his wife.
Not. Well, you know.
Not in his case, but normally.
Well, I don't know. She's kind of a troll too. I don't want to go there. But
Yeah.
I'm just like
We're
man.
drifting. We're drifting.
Sorry. Come
we
back.
need the stabilizers on.
Stabilizers. Working a night shift at a psych facility, and the nurses there were like talking about Backpage. I'm like, what the hell is a Backpage? They're like, it's where you go to spin roses. I'm like, what the fuck is a rose? It's money. Oh, what? And I realized then that, wait a second, you guys are talking about like prostitution shit. Like, it's just like why are these nurses who work full time at a psych facility talking about this? Because they're probably doing it. So I'm just like, man. So that's how I figured that. That's the honest answer. How I knew about the back page. Some horny nurses.
So the naughty nurses trope is maybe not complete fiction.
It's not complete fiction, but these are not the nurses you want to be naughty.
Oh, why?
Oh.
Well, not, you know, just a lot of
they
body,
cuss.
just a lot of positivity in their body. Let's just put it that way. A lot of body positivity. Probably a little bit too much.
Well, you know what? There's, everybody has a type, and it's not all the same thing.
That is right. That is right. You know, and I don't know. But anyway, the back pages. There's a reason I'm talking about this, because the back page stuff.
I hope so.
No. There's a reason. It goes to Facebook being a dating. It's a long game with me. Okay,
That one.
it's a long game. So the back pages were actually eliminated or not. I don't know if they were eliminated outright, but the police have been kind of like scoping them out, shutting them down. So they've been going to other places like Facebook. So when you shut down the underground prostitution rings, they're just going to come to the light and disguise themselves. So Facebook Marketplace, you can find prostitutes there. And yeah.
Wow. Really?
So I was playing a game of Never Have I Ever with a bunch of drunk writers, and somebody's.
Wasn't that on here?
You mean on this show?
Before that.
Oh.
We played that. Shut up.
We did that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But this was at a writing retreat, and somebody said, "Never have I ever paid for sex." I said, "That's a trick question."
Yeah.
Haven't we all?
You pay for it one way or another.
Daily.
I mean, steak and wine is expensive. I mean, it's not cheap, bro. I mean,
Wait a minute. Do you have a brother? No. Kidding.
I mean,
so what's the difference between a date night with a girl where you drop $300 in cash between
Holy balls.
dinner, entertainment, drinks, parking, tips, all of that stuff. I mean, it can be done, right? Versus leaving that, on the nightstand for somebody.
Yeah,
What's the difference?
Something that you can't wash off with bleach and a Brillo pad.
Well,
and it's against the law.
Well,
no, I'm talking about
the law, but
I'm not talking about
morally?
the legality.
Well, morals. I mean, if you're not married, then what's the morality problem here? It's just.
So what's wrong with? How are they not equivalent? This is what I'm getting at. What's the difference besides legality?
Becky brought up morals,
and we got a silence.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Well,
I'm trying to figure out how to be tactful about this.
Don't be tactful.
There's a difference. Because not just because you spend $300 on a date doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna get any.
Oh, that is so fucking true.
That is true.
So you are actually arguing in favor of the sure thing, then?
Well,
you at least get an hour of time with the other.
Objective is to get laid, and to make sure that you get laid, then yes.
And what you can do to ensure that she's clean as much as possible.
If you want more than just to get laid, then no.
And what you do is you pick them up and you tell them, go take a shower, clean.
You give her a bath and bleach first.
Clean yourself, like Patrick Bateman, American Psycho. Come on, and then you film yourself, fucking two of them at the same time, because that's what you do. I guess I don't know.
I don't know. You seem to have way more knowledge of how this all works than I would expect.
Well,
yeah, I'm beginning to worry here.
Maybe we should play another game of Never Have I Ever.
I don't think I wanna.
That's some
I'm scared.
Interesting
SK, I'm scared.
Link.
Remember, just because your wife isn't listening doesn't mean she won't be listening.
Yeah, doesn't mean someone won't tell her.
No, I'm good.
Did you get it on you?
Was it as good the second time?
No, I'm good. No.
I'm just giving you shit.
So, man. So this was kind of a rough night, guys. But thanks for hanging in, SK. I know.
Yeah.
These technical issues,
Yeah.
man. That's the one thing that pissed me off. I'm normally pretty calm and cool, but the one thing that really grinds my gears faster than anything else is technical issues. Like right then, it's like, what the fuck? I start flipping the shit out.
Kind of like the ones we're having right this second.
Right? That's hilarious.
What, are you having technical issues now? What, you didn't hear me?
Just, as soon as you said technical issues, you
went,
started
"Right,
cutting out.
Wow.
Yeah.
You couldn't plan that any better.
No, you could not have. It was absolutely perfect.
Huh.
That was funny. And now you're
Well,
back, just like normal. See, you know what? I know what the problem is, damn it. Jesse, you're not praying.
to Cthulhu? Because I'm praying to baby Jesus.
And
I don't know.
Italian
I don't know if she's
Boomhauer?
going with it.
Italian Boomhauer?
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
huh.
You know what's happening? He's outside of your house because he knows where you live and he's peeing in your connection box. Mhm.
Good, good. Good.
Jesse likes it in the connection box.
Oh fuck.
No. I'll go out there and beat that motherfucker. What? Wait. Punch that motherfucker in the face. What? No. No, let that one slide, SK. No way. No way. Do not. I disavow.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Just
So-
wow.
It seems like this internet is kind of a patch job, too, which I don't like that. I wanted,
Yeah, you
I needed to be as
may
reliable.
have to call him.
You know that wire that you have running over to the neighbor's house? You might want to see if, squirrels
Yeah,
have
you
been
might want to
chewing
yank
on
that shit down.
It's weird though because there's only one device that's having this problem. This thing in the computer before it didn't have this issue. It just had the other problem. It didn't perform well, but the internet worked well. It's like, Jesus, can I catch a break?
Did you
Do I have
Did you
to?
hear what my brother said about that? It is entirely possible that your cell phone is pulling the internet and it's in a loop where it's talking to the server.
Yeah, but even with that, I'm like, well, I had the same phone when I had the other computer. So, like, I mean, I hear what he's saying, but I'm just, I don't understand why I'm having this problem now. But,
Well, sometimes, and this is really weird, but sometimes when you change one thing, things go wrong that don't seem to have any connection to the
other, yeah,
to the other, and it happens all the time for some
it
reason.
does. It does. So, I'll try to tackle this, get it taken care of, so that way it's fixed. And, yeah, stream more.
Oh,
Man, which,
Cool.
by the way, hey, SK, you and Wes
Yeah.
totally killed it yesterday.
well,
Ted
thank
Bundy?
you. That was a fun show.
It is. I'm very confident in Real Monsters. I think I actually want to put some money behind it and put some ads out, probably on Facebook, target ads, target housewives that are bored, that like this true crime stuff. I think they'll love it. If they can figure out how to work streamy.
There's a true crime has a lot of followers. That's true.
It is. Man. Like even my mother-in-law, just about any housewife, who's too much time on their hands,
Yeah.
they're into it. So, and very knowledgeable, very informed. Like you guys had details that other people didn't know about, which is great.
Right.
When you go into a stream about or any sort of show about Ted Bundy, it's like, I hope you're willing to learn something new. At least have what you think be challenged, because, I mean, that's,
Yeah. It's well, I was really excited about talking about Bundy because, as you heard, it's kind of personal in
it's kind of
several
close to
ways.
home.
It really is close to home, and from where I live right now, which is quite a distance from where I lived growing up, but I can almost see that park out of my front door.
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, so I am really close to where that all took place.
Damn. Yeah, you get to talking.
I mean,
and it
if,
was like
if
more
you
and
cut
more.
down a whole bunch of trees, then you could see it.
The more you kept talking, the more I was like, I think his attorney needs to pull him aside and be like, SK, stop. Like, you might be Ted Bundy's helper here, okay?
Yeah.
This
right.
whole time, there was this little kid, this little boy helping Ted Bundy.
Yeah, it's really nuts. I don't have an explanation. And guess what? Bundy's not the only one. There's more to come.
Dude, you just attract the crazy. You attract the crazy. All right. I think that's enough. I think we would close here.
No, I don't attract it. I'm just near it.
He dates it.
One other thing I
Not
want to
anymore.
tease the audience with about baiting. You asked for it, SK. You said you wanted a debate between a flat earther and a hollow earther.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And I tagged you in that thread in the
Can we
conspiracy
do that?
group. Well, I didn't follow up. I don't know if they actually replied. But if we can get a flat earther and a hollow earther, oh yeah,
on the
totally.
same show.
Totally.
Oh my God.
Totally, guys.
Oh dear God.
We can make it
Please,
interesting.
please.
We can put bets on who's the most convincing. You know, you're like, what the fuck?
I want to be a best-selling author, but that's a really close second.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's make it a mission. We each I will find a hollow earther to compete with your flat earther. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. You like that?
Oh
my
man.
God.
All right.
I can't.
Who's gonna judge this contest?
Believe me, Beck,
wait
there's
a
no
minute.
winner
Y'all are
except
gonna.
us.
I know. I'm so worried about this because you're gonna make them try to convince me one way or the other, aren't you?
By snorts.
No.
How many
No.
snorts? I'm gonna have a snort counter. The more snorts you receive, the higher the score. So I guess
We'll have to have a little structure to it, like opening statements kind of thing. Like, you got.
Yeah, totally professional. Hello?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. We're gonna do something professional.
Yeah, totally professional. We open up opening statements.
Damn.
That sounds hard.
Flat earther, hollow earther. They
Yeah,
get
I'm
like
kind of worried here.
They get like so many minutes to introduce who they are, and what they believe. And we'll go into it when the time comes. Anyway, ladies, gentlemen, thank you so much for watching, listening. Y'all take it easy. If you're on Streamy, follow. What can I tell you? Follow and chit chat in the chat because that helps us rank up. That'd be great.
Absolutely.
And if it's on YouTube, subscribe and press the thumbs up button. And iTunes, there's not really much you can do except for, I guess, share. I mean, all right.
I mean, it's Apple. What can you do?
Yeah. All right. Y'all take it easy.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.